Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So starting off with Euro USD, and target almost hit for that move to the upside. This is the area I'd be watching very carefully to see what's going to try. It is a bit of a zone, and I'm just going to put this Brooks gap in over here. So this is the zone we need to pay attention to: 107.770 and 107.578. That's the area we need to pay attention to. Look at the oscillators grouping nicely to the upside. 155 EMA. Previous time that we've got to the 155 EMA, it was a rejection. So that is kind of what we're looking at. We do have the Fed minutes tonight, so I don't expect anything to happen this morning. We are short of that level, so if you look here, you can see on the hour the oscillators moving to the downside. So I would suspect a bit of a bounce off this area here at 106.976. It is in an uptrend at the moment, into this zone. So your trade today at the moment is probably something along the lines of, it's a 440 point risk for 600 to 700 point gain. So basically just a range trade. You're going to be bottom of range down here, and then you're looking for a move to the upside. What you can do, just to minimize the risk a bit, is wait for structure like that on a level, and you can see also a bit of a zone here. I'll just do that. So wait for it to get back into this area, and you're looking for this kind of structure: inside bar, pin bar, engulfing bar, somewhere around here. Sorry, I need to add a third one in actually, and that's roughly where we are now. So any one of these three levels, find a bounce here, then you're looking for a move. You have a gap to close to the upside, and then you also have this zone to the upside. So those are the targets. So basically look for something in here, get a stop. It's probably about 150 points wide, and you're looking at 360 to 570 to 700 point gain. Just watch out for the Fed's minutes this afternoon. Well, tonight for us, it'll be afternoon for the US. So moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, this wedge is still very much forming. It's not in play at the moment. We do have an inside bar, and we're busy with a confirmation bar here. So everything to watch here at the moment. We do have the oscillators starting to separate far apart, and I'm just going to adjust this ever so slightly. You can see there's a previous swing low, there's an area of support, there's an area of support, and we broke through it. We haven't tested it, so there's a test there. So at the moment, if we just put a bit of structure in there, so that's just underneath this pin bar. It's formed a pin bar on this area, so we're looking for a break of this pin bar. If you come down to the 15-minute, you'll see inside bar, inside bar, inside bar, inside bar. That's a bearish view. You need to drop below this rejection bar here. So this is the area you're paying attention to: 127023. Drop below that, come back and test it. That is your entry for another short, and it's with the direction that we're in at the moment, and you're looking for this trend line to the downside. That is the short-term play at the moment. If we get above this area at 127170, then same scenario. You're looking for a pullback onto it. You're looking for price action to form on that area, and then you're looking for a move to the upside. And if we just come here, you'll see there's a pin bar on level. You're looking for a break of it. There's a break above it, but was short-lived. This one here, very similar tails, bit of a triangle on that level. You would have needed a break above there for it to continue. So that's kind of the view that we've got at the moment. It's I think it's still going to be very much sideways, so just pay attention to what's going on. And it does look like another leg down this morning, more than likely, before the Feds come out, and at that point I would be out the market. British pound, Japanese yen. Yesterday we looked at this triangle. Triangle has broken. I'm looking for a retest of the apex of the triangle, which will be up here around 160.061. So in other words, typically what happens when these triangles break is you end up forming a range, something like that. So at the moment, I'm looking for a retest back into middle of the range, alternatively onto the apex of the triangle, and I'm looking for a rejection there that will be in this area right here. 160.061. So looking for a move up there and for a move to the downside. May also not transpire, so what you need to do is just look for the next most logical area, and unfortunately it is a mess to the left. So it could be right where we are, could be any one of these tails here. So pay attention, look at the oscillators at the moment, separating, big move down, looks like a bit of a flag building. Other way to play this is wait for a break of 158.805, and that basically boils down into a London breakout strategy. So break there, retest. If that happens, this is a flag, bear flag, so there's a move down, bear flag, another move down. I would expect first target to be 157.976. So that's what kind of looking like is going to transpire here on this break. So pay attention to this area we're in at the moment. Could very well start forming a bit of structure for you for a move to the downside. Lastly, Euro British Pound. So target was also hit from yesterday, and I'm just going to fine tune a little bit. That was the measured move targets, and then obviously had a bit of structure to the upside, and that's roughly here. And then also there's your inside bar there, so that's obstruction zone right there. Oscillators moves to the upside. They are kind of, one of them starting to roll over, so pay attention here. Could be top of range for another move to the downside, or alternatively it could just pull back slightly, find some support, and then move to the upside. For me, this is a sit and wait at the moment. Don't expect a big move down right just yet, but if it does happen, then we're looking for bottom of range. At the moment, look at the oscillators on the hour starting to position themselves quite nicely for a build to the upside. This is another one that I would be looking at London breakout strategy. So at this stage, it's going to be a break of 0.57604. Break and retest of that. Then we have a continuation to the upside, which will first be the height of the range. And if this stays going sideways like this, it'll probably be 0.85786 again. If that gives way, then you have a much bigger measured move, which is equal to the move of yesterday. Something along the lines of, well, it'll be further down. Let's say it's down there. Something along the lines of that, which takes us to 0.86434. So that's kind of the mood that I can see at the moment, and 15 minutes is well worth watching. And if you look here on the 15 minute, there's actually two big gaps down here. So I would also be paying attention to that area right there, which is 0.85139. Wouldn't be too surprised to see that being some form of Fibonacci, to be honest. 61.8 is just on the first gap. So anyway, that's kind of the structure we've got at the moment. So pay attention to the moves to the downside. You're looking for an area of support, and then you're looking for an opportunity to buy. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.